It's time to get down to business.
All right.
Dirty business.
Down to business. Oh, my goodness.
New York City is concerned that young people want to be making love. The only problem is we're in the midst of a pandemic. And if you make love during the coronavirus pandemic, why you increase the chances that you will
get coronavirus.
So if you want to make love,
have fun.
Make love to yourself.
You got to slow down when you say it. Make love.
Oh, sorry. Or do also lower your voice.
Lower your voice.
I noticed that.
Make love.
Well, if you want to make love, make love to yourself.
Welcome to New York, everybody.
I can't stop laughing.
From the Daily Mail. You are your safest sex partner. NYC officials publish guide to intimacy during coronavirus pandemic with advice. This is not a good time to be having orgies. I didn't realize that. I thought now was the best time. We're trapped in the house.
Well, I mean, what else are you going to do in the house? We've been playing board games, but man, little
out.
did I know.
This is for real, dude. This is real stuff. How insane.
Oh, man.
And then Daily Mail just puts a picture of like naked people spooning, I guess.
I mean, that's just two people. I would have
not an
assumed
orgy.
I'd
Come
see
on,
at
guys.
least like 8 legs.
I
I almost said 7 legs, but that would have made no sense.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe.
NYC Health have released a graphic new memo, detailing the do's and don'ts of having sex during the coronavirus pandemic.
Don't.
And their top piece of advice is to take the matters into one's own hands while in lockdown and to avoid orgies. We are so not family friendly at this point. I apologize, but this is the important news.
Hey,
the kids are in bed. Don't worry.
This is the New York City. They stated this.
They
put
started
this
it.
out. So we're just, spreading the
reading the
word.
news.
We got to
You're
cover the news,
welcome.
man.
Yeah, we're covering the news.
Check it out. The NYC Department of Health issued a 2-page memo Saturday listing its advice on how people can enjoy a healthy sex life while protecting themselves from being infected with coronavirus. The advice contained therein sent social media into a joke spiral, but also garnered praise from those who commended the document's inclusive nature. I'm sorry, man. We're 5-year-olds. We're laughing at pee-pee jokes.
Yeah, it's true.
The government put out a legitimate, important document because it's a pandemic, and we're all laughing about potty jokes.
I know, but they said funny things.
I can't stop laughing.
Dude, they literally said you are your safest sex partner. Oh,
And don't
man.
have orgies.
No, I'm sorry, dude.
It's so
In
good.
9 months from now, there is going to be a baby boom.
Yeah,
I
And
know.
we've never
and they're going to
seen.
call it Corona Kids.
Corona kids.
For real. Yeah.
Oh my-
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. The Corona generation or the Corona Kids.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to be like, what does it mean? Oh, it's because that's the name of the pandemic.
We're all shut in.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's funny because there's like the baby boom generation was, what was it? Like after the people got back from World War II,
Yeah.
all of a sudden we had all this money, the economy was great, and they started cranking out babies.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I got to say, man, have you seen the political compass meme where it shows all of the different quadrants getting what they want? So the authoritarian left is saying the corporations are falling apart. The libertarian left says the environment is healing. The authoritarian right says governments are collapsing. And then the authoritarian right says countries are closing their borders. And then in the middle, it says my stockarinos. Oh no. Like, what am I going to do? But here's the thing. All of this stuff that's happening has been a gift to the traditional right. People are going to have a ton of babies, right? The replacement rate was way down.
Yeah, that's true.
People
wasn't
were
it?
not having kids.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Now
true.
they're locked inside for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And what do people do when they're bored?
We all know.
Well, New York wants to make sure they don't have kids. They're telling them to go, crank it out themselves.
Pleasure themselves.
But no matter what they say, it's going to happen.
True.
So it's almost like, what is this thing that just happened where we had this ongoing culture war where you have these, ultra progressive woke people who all of a sudden became completely irrelevant overnight. You've got feminists complaining that we're being sent back to the 1950s. I'm like, yeah, like we're going to have a baby boom.
Yeah.
It's like the 50s, man. It seriously is. Like there's a real threat. The woke left is becoming completely irrelevant and obnoxious. And now people are locked inside and New York has to tell them like the best ways to bang amidst an outbreak. It's crazy stuff. So the memo was posted on the city government's agency website one day before the lockdown goes into effect for the 19 million residents of New York State Sunday night. It was titled Sex and Coronavirus Disease 2019. Begins by stating all New Yorkers should stay home and minimize contact with others to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Then it goes on to posit the pertinent question on many homebound New Yorkers' minds. But can you have sex?
Why would that be a question? I don't get it.
I know,
Like,
especially
what?
especially because they said, you when you self-quarantine, you do it with your friends and the people you live with already.
Right.
So I guess there are probably a lot of people who are like, Tinder, oh man, dating culture is just shut down.
Yeah.
This
no
is nuts.
more Tinder. Yeah, this is crazy.
No more Tinder.
No feminism.
No feminism.
No social justice.
No social justice.
Jeez,
The borders
dude.
are being closed. Asylum seekers are being turned away. Manufacturing is brought back to the U.S. And now people are going to have a bunch of bang parties and have babies in 9 months. Like, this is a hard traditional right win. I guess it makes sense, though. It's nothing to do with whether or not it's benefiting the traditional right.
Yeah.
It has to do with whether or not certain politics can exist outside of a crisis.
Sounds like a hard reset.
Yeah.
it
Someone's
does.
going, hit the reset button. And it's just like,
This is
we
crazy
have to
stuff.
Freeze in
reset.
place.
Huh?
Yeah.
Reset.
What the heck?
I think it's funny that we start by talking about the silliness of this pamphlet, but the reality is traditionalism is getting a huge victory through all of this.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, man. People are going to be, well, like we already said, the feminists are writing op-eds complaining about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's how you know it's good.
Instead of offering up a straight yes or no answer, NYC Health presents a variety of tips for how to enjoy sex and avoid spreading COVID-19. After reminding readers about how the coronavirus spreads through direct contact with their saliva or mucus, the agency states the virus has been found in the stool of people
Boom. All you butt
who have
chuggers
caught
out there.
but not yet in the male or female
you
fluids.
started this. We're going there.
It's like, we're going to get demonetized.
Those are scientific
Yeah.
terms.
It doesn't matter.
Really?
Technically correct.
I mean, actually, you'd be surprised. A lot of people complained because there was a video on YouTube where it was like adults teaching children about
Ooh,
sex
dude,
toys and
no,
stuff.
not
Okay.
okay.
And it was like an approved YouTube thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
People were like, what are you doing? These
Yeah,
kids were
why?
like 10 years old.
Gross.
Yeah, seriously, man. Weird stuff.
That's not right.
Well, anyway, they say, keeping in line with the current social distancing advice and lengthy hand washing to prevent the spread of coronavirus, NYC Health says that when it comes to having sex, you are your safest partner. It will not only not spread COVID-19, especially if you wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before and after sex. Wait, what? They call it sex? Whatever, man.
I'm so confused.
So basically, Twitter exploded,
Yep.
choking the curve.
oh my gosh.
That's
Are we
funny.
children?
Yes.
All of us.
Yes, we are.
But no. It's funny that, I mean, they had to do something, right? They have to talk about what you should or shouldn't be doing in this. And we're in our, like, how old are you, Adam?
I'm 36.
I'm 34.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here giggling like little kids.
Yeah,
Pamphlet
sure.
told people to choke
Well, I
it.
never grew up. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to grow
Oh,
up.
this is it.
Yeah. I was looking to see if they actually had
dude.
it. They actually have it here.
Oh man.
Are you going to read it?
Should I read it?
Do it.
Yeah.
So this is
Go for
the
it.
actual memo says, but can you have sex? Here are some tips on how to enjoy sex and how to avoid spreading COVID-19. Know how COVID-19 spreads. Well, then to show that I want to get to the good stuff. Here we go. Number 2, have sex with people close to you. You are your safest sex partner. So this is the
No one closer to you
this
than
is
you.
the word that I guess I can't say.
I mean, you can't.
Whatever. Pleasuring yourself, there we go, will not spread COVID-19, especially if you wash your hands
And toys.
and any of the other toys you use with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before and after. The next safest partner is someone you live with. Having close contact, including sex, with only a small circle of people helps prevent spreading COVID-19.
They said no orgies.
Yeah, what the
Well,
heck?
People is plural.
Only if they're in your, the people you live with, I guess.
So, hold on. Is New York telling us to bang our roommates?
Did you just wink at me?
What?
I'm just kidding.
New York's advice is get off Tinder and
I'm
have
having
you
fun.
hydrate. They're saying get off Tinder and have you tried banging your roommate?
Yeah.
You all live in New York. You have railroad apartments. You all live in the same room anyway. It's one big long room that everyone walks through. It's about time to ask your roommates to put up or shut up.
If you usually meet your sex partners online or make a living having sex, consider taking a break from in-person dates. Video dates and sexing or chat rooms may be options for you.
If you usually meet your partners online. Wow, Tinder's over.
Yeah, dude.
The government of New York has flat out said, no online dating. Don't meet strangers for sex. No. You're your best partner. I don't know why that happened. Take care.
man.
Kissing can easily pass COVID-19. Oh, here's important stuff. I swear, if you got kids that listen to this, you need to cover their ears right now because it's
hope
about to
they're
go
all in
nuts.
bed by
this
now.
this article has gone.
You better
nuts.
read all of this.
This is a late night show, by the way.
Yeah, apparently.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Do I have to read this?
Are
we gonna get in trouble?
I'm having such a great time.
You edit it accordingly.
Rimming.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's just something
You know
to
what
do with
it is?
basketball.
Wait, hold on. I can do this.
He's got this.
It is when you kiss a butthole.
There you go.
Kind of. It might spread COVID-19 because the feces may enter your mouth.
Wow. All right.
Thanks for letting me know, New York. I'll keep that in mind next time I kiss a butthole.
I'm locking my door tonight. Oh man.
But they do mention.
Oh wow. I'm having a great time tonight.
They do mention that dental dams can reduce the amount of feces that gets in your mouth. So, just consider that. I think this advice is good. Is something you should consider like any time.
Yeah, I agree.
Washing up before and after is more important now than ever. No, it's important as it's always been.
Man, I'm dying over here.
Here we go. Here's my favorite part. Skip sex if you or your partner is not feeling well.
Yeah, okay.
What's the implication? That you're like going up to your partner and like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel well. Too bad.
Yeah, right?
Only now you have to say, okay, we won't then.
Yeah.
But any other time where they're like, I feel sick. I don't want to. No, well, it's too bad. And then what? If you or your partner have COVID-19, avoid having sex. Okay, I will. All right.
These are good pointers.
If you start to feel unwell, you may be about to develop symptoms of COVID-19, which includes fever, cough, sore throat, and shortness of breath. If you or your partner has a medical condition that can lead to more severe COVID-19, you may also want to skip sex. Medical conditions include lung disease, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, or a weakened immune system. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they have to do it because there are a lot of dumb people out there, right?
That's
You
fair.
know what? It's
Listen.
true. And not only that, there's people that don't care about any of this, and they're going out and having their orgies anyway.
And there are people that right now were ordered to isolate, and instead they went on the beach and started chugging beer through their buddy's butt cracks.
Their
Yep.
first reaction was to go to somebody else's butt.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
But it spreads in feces, so you butt chuggers out there.
Well, no, but listen. The people who went on spring break and were like, we're not going to be quarantined.
Yeah.
I can understand not wanting to be quarantined.
Yeah.
But did you really have to chug off your friend's butt? Like pouring the beer down their crack and drinking it? It's like almost like you want to get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
true.
it's a degree of absurdity that goes beyond just them defying quarantine.
Yeah, giving a big middle finger
It
to
feels like
fate.
they did it on purpose. Yeah, giving a big middle finger to fate.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they think they're invincible. They're young. I get it.
Yeah, they think so until they get it, and then they're like, "Whoa, it's me! Whoa, I have it."
I gotta admit, I do feel kind of bad making fun of them for this, because they gotta put it out, you know. I'll put it this way: we're not making fun
You're talking
of
about
them.
New York,
Yeah.
NYC,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of NYC. We're making fun of the people that they needed to put this out for.
Right.
That's what it
exactly.
is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you lick
out
a
the
butt,
gene.
you might get feces in your mouth.
What?
I didn't know that.
I'm so
Thanks, New
confused.
York, for letting me know. I'm pretty sure there are people who didn't know that.
Yep, it's true. All the butt chuggers are like, "Oh no, what?"
I don't get it, man. But when you're surrounded by a bunch of morons, you don't care. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
herd mentality.
it's like a human centipede thing. They all form a circle of butt chugging. It's amazing. Now, granted, what I saw wasn't a huge ring. It was like 4 or 5 people. But like, hey, do your thing, I guess. Just let me know if you do that so I can avoid you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Stay
mean?
far, far away from you.
Yeah, I don't want
I don't want germs.
you like talking to me and then like spitting on accident and
So
like
is that like
a
the
piece
new
flies out?
The new
and then-
hi, nice to meet you. Hey, by the way, have you ever butt chugged, or have
you
you butt
washed your
chugged in the
hands?
past 24?
You gotta be more specific.
24 months.
You when you go to your
Yes.
next
All right, I'm leaving.
When you go to your next business meeting, you say, "Hi, my name is Bill. Nice to meet you, Jim. Great to meet you, Jim. Just a couple of questions. Have you ever bent over and poured a beer down the crack of another person's butt and then drank it?
And if the answer is yes, get out of my office.
Do you have hand sanitizer for? We just shook hands. I would like to.
I need to
Clean
go
my
wash my
hands.
hands.
No. You definitely asked that question before you shake your hands. Hi, Bill. I'm Don. Let me just ask you a question before we shake hands.
According to the New York City Health Commission, it's entirely possible that you may have licked someone's butt and gotten feces in your mouth.
Yeah.
So actually, I watched. Do you know who? You ever hear of Black Pigeon Speaks?
No.
Yep,
you know who he is.
Yeah, I love him.
He's a YouTuber, and he put out a video about Japan.
Okay.
Because I think he's in Japan.
He is, yeah. Right
and he
now.
was talking about how they did not have a serious, they got hit by it. They dealt with it really quickly, and now they're kind of okay.
Okay.
They don't shake hands. They bow. They wear masks.
Yeah, that makes
when
sense.
they get sick, they don't want to get other people sick, so they wear masks.
Yeah,
They
makes
don't
sense.
shake hands. They don't hug and kiss. And it was funny. He said they don't like to be touched. I thought that was funny.
I was
It's
like, yes,
don't
my
touch
people.
Their personal space.
me. Give me
a
you're
hug.
invading my personal space.
Right.
Yeah, but Americans are on Tinder all the time.
Yep.
Italians are kissing each other all the time.
True.
So it's no surprise. I mean, it's kind of stereotypical how Italy got so bad
Yeah.
because they on the cheeks.
Double, both sides.
They walk up, they grab your hand, they start rubbing you all over and
Yeah.
squeezing and then licking your face, and it's just like boom, and you're sick.
And Americans, we lick products on the shelves and drink beer out buttholes and gross.
Good for us.
Wow.
Gosh.
You know what, man?
So
that's
that makes
freedom.
sense. Man,
That's freedom.
Yeah,
That's freedom.
That's freedom.
That's freedom, baby.
Yeah, great.
Pros and cons, man. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Yep.
I like my freedom too much to tell someone not to drink beer off someone's butt.
It's true.
Just
But if you want me to pay for
It pains me to go, yes, you're right.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
true.
want me to pay for their
It's
health
true.
care, we gotta have another conversation about this.
That's also
it's not gonna
true.
work. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. If you want to catch the full show, tune in to this channel, subscribe, hit the like button, or check us out on iTunes and Spotify, and we will soon have this podcast up for free on all podcast platforms. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next episode.